Bring that out.
None of these things, right? Let's go back to Baruch 4:1. We here to wake our people up, right? And put life back to our people, man. Bible says life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? That's what the Bible told us. So we're not here to speak lies and to speak death to our people, man. Right?
We're not here to speak these lies. We're here to speak the truth. And the truth is of these scriptures.
Right.
Like he tells us, 1 Thessalonians 5:21, prove all things. Prove the truth of the Most High God. When you bring the truth of the Most High God, nothing can defeat it. Nothing. When you bring the truth of the Most High God, it exposes all these other so-called religions or ways of life, as they want to call it.
Right.
It exposes Christianity. It exposes Islam. It exposes Judaism, which is of Babylonian, the Talmud.
Right? So we're here to let our people know that this Bible is... They're not going to teach you this in the churches, man. Right? All you got to do is come up to some real, come up and deal with the men of the Lord, right? And you will learn so much off of Israelites in a matter of 2 to 3 hours than you ever did in the lifetime of Christianity church, man.
Right.
Right? You will learn way more. We're going to hit you with at least 45 precepts, right? At least,
right.
At the minimum. You're going to learn so much Bible scriptures you ever did in your life, right? Than you would do of 3 years of that Christianity church. But guess what? We're going to show you the reason why that's happening, right? Drop what you got. Let's get 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. You see, they hiding in them. They hiding behind them 4 walls. They're giving you a whole performance, a song, a dance. They passing that collection plate around. That's a business they run. But guess what? You don't see them doing no laws. You see them with what? What do you see the pastors doing? You see them with a shaven beard. They don't got no fringes on. They got the business suit with a tie on, right? Because they running the damn business up in there. But we're gonna go right into the scriptures and bring these precepts out, man. Right? Let's get it. What you got right here?
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 1, verse 7. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear.
The Most High Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, right? He ain't give us the spirit of fear. That's why we're not scared to come out in public and deal with our people, man. We're not hiding behind the walls. We're not hiding in the buildings, right? We're not scared to come outside and deal with our people. We're not scared to shake hands with the people, man. We're not scared to tell the people, yo, brother, put that drink away, right? We're not scared to tell our people these things, right? But read, brother.
But of power and of love.
You see, he ain't give us the spirit of fear, but he gave us the spirit of power, of love, and what else?
And of a sound mind.
Right, and a sound mind. You know in these scriptures, that's you having a sound mind. You see what I'm saying? Because you know why? We're going to let you know why. A fool does not like to receive knowledge and instructions and corrections. Right? We need these things. I'm going to tell you the reason why we need these things. Because we want to put ourselves in a position that's going to better ourselves, right? How are we going to do that? How? We're going to show you right now. Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. Let's get that real quick, right? We're going to show you how you're going to put yourself in a better position in life, right? You ain't going to do it by your friends in the neighborhood. You're not going to do it by watching television all day long. You're not going to do it by scrolling on your social media 24/7, right? You got to get back in the scriptures, right? Bring it out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
That's how you're going to do it. You got to hearken diligently. You got to listen. You got to hear to the Most High, right? Read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
No, to do some of his commandments.
To do.
That's where you want to be at. That's the position that you want to put yourself in, right? So, in order for you to get there, all right, thanks for listening, sister. All right, we out here every Wednesday, so you come back around.
Want a flyer?
You want to get a flyer from us? Hold on for a second, we'll get you a flyer. All right, so yeah, the sister was actually humble enough to come and hear us out for a little bit, right? We be out here for hours sometimes. A lot of our people, they won't stop, man. They'll just keep on going, man. Right? But guess what? They're not ready. They're not willing and ready to receive correction and instruction, man. Right? Let's all drop down to verse 15 again. Every Wednesday, yeah, we out here. 6 to 10.
6 to 10.
Yeah, 6 to 10. Right? All right, so I'm going to get a few more on the day.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
all these blessings,
all these curses,
all this good luck,
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Most High is putting curses on our people, right? We got a lot of curses up in here, right? Fathers will lead the households where the wives is at. It says fathers will lead the children. The Most High will smite you in the mind with madness and blindness. A lot of our people are spiritually blinded, right? Let's prove it to them real quick. That's 28. Right? Just a couple of scriptures to show what's going on with our people, right?
Verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
With what?
With madness.
Right? A lot of our people are bugged out. They wind up homeless. They turn to drugs, alcoholism. You know, this is all madness. They start talking to themselves. They got that dissociation going on of identity. They don't really know, they can't identify with their own selves, man. Right, Pete?
And blindness.
And what?
And blindness.
They spiritually blinded, man. They dealing with it. Now the Most High smited you with madness and blindness, right, Pete?
And astonishment of heart.
Yeah, see, these things is heavy, man. Right? Let's get a couple more. Let's get verse 54. Just a couple of classics and then I want to end. So yeah, man. Get that.
Verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Yeah, and that's what we deal with our people, man. The gang banging, the picking up the flags, the color, right? The color banging on your own brother, man. His eyes shall be evil towards his brother. Why? Because you left for keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Right? So the Most High put in person, right? It's repent or die in these last days, man. But a lot of our people don't want to repent, man. Right? You're going to perish, right? Because you get foolishness, right? Read.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
See, so his eye will be evil towards his own brother and towards the wife of his bosom, right? Read.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Right? Get 56.
56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not have ventured to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness.
Right? So she was that delicate and tender, right? That she didn't even have to touch the floor. You know? Everything was being done for her. Right? She could kick back while the man do everything for his woman, right? Read.
And tenderness. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
Yeah, this is a heavy curse, right? You have a whole husband who's willing to do whatever it takes to make sure you're good. And how is it possible that you now hate your own husband, man? Yeah, this is real curses, right? Read.
Of her bosom, and toward her son,
towards her what?
and toward her son, and toward her daughter.
Even her own kids she gonna hate, right? Her own kids resemble the dad. They look just like the father. She hates her husband. She hates the father to her children. She hates her own son, her own daughter. These are curses God because this woman left from keeping the laws, man. Right? Let's get one more in the same chapter. Let's get 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring me to Egypt again with ships.
Right? The Most High is going to bring us to Egypt again, the house of bondage, with ships, right? Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right? So when you leave Egypt, you're not going to see that again. But you're going to see the new Egypt, right? Then we look at transatlantic slave trade. That definitely pertains to this.
Bring it out.
Here you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen.
Hold on a second. He said you're going to be sold into your what? Hold on. So the Bible says you're going to be sold to your enemies, right? What did it just say?
For you shall be sold unto your enemies.
No, to your friends.
To your enemies.
The so-called white man.
To your enemies.
These are your enemies, man. The Bible told you that. But you want to, you think that you got to be lovers with them? You think you want to make marriages with them? You want to be friends and buddy with them? The Bible just said these were your enemies, right? And what this sounds like right here, you're talking about you're going to be what?
For bondmen and bondwomen.
Right, that's slavery. You're going to be a bondman and a bondwoman.
Right.
Right, read on.
And no man shall buy you.
You see what I'm saying? No man's going to buy you, man. Right? No man is going to be able to redeem you. That's why a lot of people misunderstand. They think Africans sold Africans out. But Africans and Israelites are two different nations, man. Right? There's no way Africans sold their own people out. Israelites, who are the Negroes from the tribe of Judah, right? They are not the same people as Africans. Alright, so we just want to let y'all know. Alright, so let me sign off with the last one. Let's get Joshua.
Do like 5 more minutes, yeah.
Okay, come on. Let's get, yeah, you can drop what you got. Let's get Proverbs 12 and 19.
Bring that out.
Right? So we're here to let y'all know what we're dealing with in this world. This world accepts boredom. This world accepts all abominable things. This world accepts lies. This world accepts what? Things like adultery. We see the rappers talking about it. They want to lay with the brothers' women's, right? Up in the clubs. They want to take, you know, they own brothers' ladies and everything like that.
Right.
What else this world deals with? This deals with homosexual. All these different type of things. But what this world is against is the truth, man. Right? The second you start touching on truth, that's when this world is against you. Right? Figure out what you got.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 19. The lip of truth shall be established forever.
For how long?
Forever.
For a little while.
Forever.
The lip of the truth shall be established forever in these last days, right? So everything we bring out, we always say, if you don't believe us, do the research yourself. Right now, we're in the age of information. Everything could be Googled. Go up in your local library, man. Grab you some books. Everything we bring out, all the information, right? We go into the history, archaeology, facts, biblical stuff, and also documents, right? You don't believe us, do the research yourself, right? Read.
But a lying tongue is but for a moment.
Right? Because if you lying, you got to cover it up with another lie. Your lies ain't going to last forever. The lies of America is not going to last forever. This place is coming down quick, fast, in a hurry, man. Right? So that's what we're dealing with right here. Right? Drop what you got. Let's get Revelation 18. Right? Get verse 4. Right? We're here to let our people know that it's time to stop with your foolishness. We got to come back together. Right? This is a war we fighting. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. This Bible is our weapon, man. It's a sword. It's a double-edged sword to cut them demons down and to build you back up through the Spirit, man. Through the Spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right? Let's get there.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
Saying what?
Come out of her, my people.
Right? The Bible's letting us know. The Most High's letting us know. To the children of Israel, get out of her, my people. Right? Get out of what? Get out of them churches. Get out of paganism. Right? Get out of all that foolishness. Them toxic behavior. Them negative thoughts. Them negative intrusive thoughts, man. Right? Which is not beneficial to you. Right, Reed?
And that ye receive not of her plague.
Because he's warning you. He's blowing the trumpet, man.
Right.
You don't want to get caught up in the plagues, man. When the Most High, he says this word out, it's not going to come back void. Right, Pete?
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
That's how much sins is being committed in these days, right? That it's piled up all the way to heaven, man. That's high. That's a lot of damn sins right there. You know how high heaven is? But it doesn't reach all the way up there, man. Read.
And God have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
So reward her even as she rewarded you, right?
And double unto her double according to her works.
Right? So double unto her. But she rewarded you. So we look at what? The slavery, right? We look at the rape, the murder, the robbing that's being done to our people, man. These heathens done got fat while our people starved.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Read.
Reward her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double.
Yeah, she filled as an ugly, nasty cup. Right? The whole Babylon. So that cup is going to get filled onto her double, man. Right? Read.
How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, she living deliciously, right? You see, they living like luxurious in their little mansions and in their foreign rides, right? While people gotta struggle, busting their behinds, working 59 minutes and not even making $20, man. That's disrespectful, man. Read.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
See, so much torment and sorrow give her, right? Read.
For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen.
Yo, that's what's happening right here in America, man. She's saying I sit a queen, right? Read.
And am no widow.
Am no widow. Read on.
And shall see no sorrow.
Right? These things is real biblical facts that we showing to y'all. It's coming straight out of the Bible, man. And we here to let y'all know a lot of our people, they want to come and challenge us. Right? They done learn almost everything they know from the camps. But at the same time against the camps, Yahweh had a camp. He rode with his brothers, the 12 disciples, right? Like I was telling my brother Michael Olive, they was probably calling him captain. They were probably calling him elder, right? But hey, man, you learn what you know through the camps, but now you're against the camps. It makes no sense. You're a double-minded man, right? But we don't got time to address these small-minded matters, man.
Right.
We got bigger fish to fry.
Right.
See? So drop what you got. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Right? We're here to let our people know that we're going to keep doing this work, man. They're going to keep getting mad. You know why they get mad too? Because they don't got, we're not against what they on, but they just probably mad because they don't got the brotherhood, man. They mad because they don't get that type of love. We're not against you, brother. We're just saying that we doing something like 201 out here. We gathering together with our brothers. in sincerity, right? This is what we're doing. And you're going against everything the Bible is talking about, man. You don't want to gather with your brothers. You don't want to do this work with a brother. You don't want to labor amongst brothers. You want to sit at home and starve 24/7 on the damn comment board, man. That's what you got time for, right? You don't want to build with a brother, but when you jump in the inbox, it's always for some foolery, right? Bring it out what you got.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right? That's what he did with the Israelites. He done made us a watchman to the what? To the house of Israel. Did it just say to the whole world?
To the house of Israel.
No, to the heathen.
To the house of Israel.
So he made the Israelites, right? Watchmen to the house of Israel, right? Read on.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me.
Right? We got to give our people warning from the Most High, from the third heavens, man. Right? That's what we got to do. That's what we've been called for. That's our job as servants of the Most High, man. Right? Read.
When I say unto them, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaking to warn the wicked from his wicked ways, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
See, so that same wicked man is going to die in his iniquity. Why? Because he ain't turned away from doing that which is evil. Right? He didn't turn away from that lifestyle. He didn't leave those friends alone that was, keeping him down there. He wanted to keep doing the same thing, he or she, right?
But his blood will I require at thy hand. Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
You see, so when we let our people know, we can't be scared to keep it real with our people, man. We got to let them know, hey, brother, you're going on. Hey, sister, you're going on. Why? Because we delivering our soul when we do these things, right? But guess what? We're going to have to pay a consequence if we don't open our mouth and if we don't say these things to our people, right? We don't.
Again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die, because thou hast not given him warning. He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he hath done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thy hand.
See that, man? So we got to let our people know. We got to blow the trumpet. We got to do Isaiah 58 verse 1. Yeah, let's get that real quick. We're going to run through a couple of these classics, right? And we got to speak to our people and let them know, right?
Ready when you finish.
Okay, go on.
Bring that out.
That one right there, get the Joshua.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Cry out loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Right, that's why we come out. We speak with a loud, authoritative voice. Right, we bring the mic outside, just in case we got brothers across the street that want to chill out for a minute and hear us out. Right, we gotta raise up our voice like a trumpet. Right, read.
And show my people their transgression.
We gotta do what?
And show my people their transgression.
But the churches like to say we can't judge nobody. The Bible just said, how are we going to be able to show our people their transgressions if we're not able to judge? This wouldn't make no sense. The Bible told us we got to show our people their transgressions, right?
And the house of Jacob their sins.
See, it didn't say show the whole world their sins.
Right.
It said show the house of Jacob. The blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, man. The real children of Israel, right? Get Joshua 1 and 8. And I'm going to sign off with that.
The book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth,
Right? So that's a big mistake we do, right? We read this Bible, we put it down, we put it away, we allow it to collect dust. We keep this thing open on the book of Psalms, man. Right? On our dresser. But the Bible just told us that this shit is the part out of our mouth, so we gotta stay constant in this thing, right?
But thou shalt meditate therein, day and night.
How long?
Day and night.
Right? From the time we wake up, grab you a couple of scriptures, to the time we go to sleep. We already do it already on Facebook and Instagram. As soon as you wake up, that's the first thing you do is check. If you check this Bible the way you check for your Facebook and Instagram, then we should be checking in our Bible for messages.
Right.
Let me see if I got a new message today. Let's see what the Most High want to tell me today.
Right.
But you see these little red dots popping up, 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
There's a lot of red dots up in this Bible, man.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So
Good. Bring it out,
Let us observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
That's how we're going to be prosperous. Staying in the book of this Bible, putting life back into our people. That's how we're going to have good success, man. See what I'm saying? So I can't make this up, man. All right, this is your brother Joshua, Zebulon, H.O.I, and J. I want to say Barakah Yahweh, Barakah Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Right? Double honors to the elders of H.O.I, man.
Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala. Kwam Yashala. Shalom.
Wow.
God, Kwam Yashala. Brothers, suppose well in the spirit, give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, good edification, brothers. Brother Joshua Zebulon, good reading, like Allah. And we're going to continue with this good word, man.
Right.
All right, the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. But we got to get out here and get this work in, man. And like the brother said, I just want to land me back and continue on where the brother left off at with this social media, man. You know, a lot of y'all are zombified, man. Like the brother said, if you paid attention to your scriptures, like you paid attention to social media, then you would be in the spirit, man. You would be getting fed from this word. And a lot of y'all, you're looking at the teachings on social media, but you're looking at it for the entertainment. You're looking at it for the excitement. You're looking at it not to be edified. You're looking at it for the competition. You're looking at it for the laughs. You're not looking at it to be edified, man. Right, give me Ephesians 4 and 12. Let's start with that. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 12. You're supposed to be getting this word to be edified. That rapper Papoose, he was doing a freestyle about the internet. He did a freestyle about social media. And he said something about you wouldn't feel like you was alone. And when you're in a room, you wouldn't feel like you was alone because everybody's head is down in their phone. You know, something like that. You're in a room full of people and you feel like you're alone because everybody got their head down in their phone. And that's true, man. A lot of places you go, people barely know that you came in the room. Because you come in, you know what I'm saying? I've been in a room full of people. I'm like, damn, why? It's like 20 of us in here. Why is it so quiet? Everybody had it in their phone, man. So the brother's right about that, you know what I'm saying? He says social media has taken over the minds of the people, man. You don't feel like, you know, if you're in a room full of 30 people, you won't feel like you're alone because everybody got their head in their phone. Right? Bars.
Right.
That ain't my bar. Right? You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, man, the brother's right. He did a freestyle on his Instagram. And it was about he did like 16 bars, and it was true what he was saying about social media. He's like the social media guy is making people into who they're not. You can be any goddamn thing on the social media.
Right.
All the women doing is just pictures of me and my behind, and I can get paid. Because lustful niggas want to subscribe to my page and go to my OnlyFans and pay a monthly fee to look at my ass every day. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Women say, well, I got a nice shape, I got a big behind, I got breasts, or I got a BBL. Let me just go on social media, put on a thumb, bend over, and some thirsty niggas gonna pay $2.99 or $5.99 a month.
Right.
I'm a rake in the dough because there's a bunch of thirsty niggas out there.
Right.
And lesbian women. So they're gonna pay $5.99 to subscribe to my page for the month. I'm gonna get 20,000 subscribers. I'm going to the bank. I'm caking up. Black women black Latino women just caking up showing their ass.
Right.
That's all you work, just your ass. Can't get out there and get a regular job or a legitimate business or upper. I'ma just sell my ass. All you doing is not committing a sexual act, and some of you probably doing that.
Right.
For the highest paying John, if an escort wanna pay you $10,000 for the night, I bet your ass is going. Right, so this is what's going on in this society, man. Here's what you got, Ken.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 12.
God.
For the perfecting of the saints.
For the what?
For the perfecting of the saints.
For the perfecting of the saints. This word is supposed to be for the perfecting of the saints. You're not supposed to watch us on social media for entertainment. When you watch, this is supposed to be for your perfection. You're supposed to get this word for your perfection. Brother Joshua brought out a good point. Imagine if we checked our Bibles like we check our social media. Yo, every time that urge, every time you see that red dot on your phone, you know what? The hell with that. I'm gonna take the same time that I be on my social media and I'm gonna check, and I'm gonna read 2 scriptures. I'm gonna read 2 chapters. Every time if you got that alert, imagine if you did that.
Right.
You'll be in the Bible all goddamn day instead of Papoose have to do a freestyle and say, your head is in your phone all day. Your head will be in your Bible all day.
Right.
Right, God.
For the work of the ministry.
For the work of the ministry, we're not on social media for your entertainment. We use social media as an outlet to teach our people so you can be edified. Right? For the ministry of the saints. Come on.
For the edifying.
For the what?
For the edifying.
No, for the foolery.
For the edifying.
For the folly.
For
For the edifying.
For the entertainment.
For the edifying.
For the sensationalism.
For the edifying.
For the debate.
For the
For
edifying.
the edifying. So if you can use social media to connect with people, you can use it for business, you can even use it for entertainment sometimes. There's nothing wrong. I get on there sometime and look at some videos like, yo, that's funny as hell.
Yeah, come.
But use it for the edifying. Let's take advantage of it while it's here. It's a gold mine.
Right.
Right? Hold that. Give me one of my classes, one of my favorites. Give me James 3 and 14. Hold up Ephesians. Get James 3 and 14. All right? Give me James 3 and 14. Shalom. You Boricua? Yeah, right. You from the tribe of Ephraim. You from the tribe of Ephraim of the nation of Israel. All right? Boricuas are from the tribe of Ephraim of the nation of Israel. We Israelites. Black and Latinos are the chosen people of the Lord. Like, come your shot. All praises. Read that, James.
The book of James, chapter 3, verse 14.
Go ahead.
But if ye have bitter envy,
If you have bitter envy and good
and strife,
and that's what you see a lot on social media, man.
Right.
You see bitter envy and strife. Right, come on.
in your heart,
Meaning in your mind. In your mind, you got bitter envy and strife towards your brother. God.
glory not, and lie not against the truth.
It said, glory not and lie not against the truth. A lot of y'all come up and y'all speak all kinds of evil against the Bible and against brothers that's teaching this word. And I'm like, you're lying like hell. And damn it make me want to blow a gasket. I'm like, wait a minute. Don't just blatantly lie like that. You're lying. But that's what happens. You lie against the truth, man. And you lie against brothers that's doing the truth. Like you lie against brothers that's trying to raise their people up, man. That's reading this Bible saying, wait a minute, man. I can't withhold good from them to whom it is due when it's in the power of my hand to do it.
Right.
How can I sit back and not speak out about what's going on? But that's what happened. You have bitter envy and strife, man. And you see a lot of that on social media. It's a connecting gold mine. Use it for that. Use it to connect with the nation and build and take advantage of it while it's there before they shut it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you should be doing. So I'm just letting me back on what Josh was going into. Go back to Ephesians 4:12. So take heed to these things, Israel. Stop all that bitter envy and strife. I love that scripture in James, man. That bitter envy and strife, man. And I love the way it's worded because it says bitter envy. Envy is bad within itself.
Right.
But then you got bitterness behind your envy. And that's where a lot of problems come from, man.
Right.
So the Lord said, notice it said the bitter envy before the strife, because the bitter envy leads to the strife.
Right.
And then when you go on the Zabach, it says the strife of the proud is bloodshed. So that bitter envy and strife can lead to physical conflicts with brothers, as we see happening in the nation. And we see that going on. Brothers is fighting and legs being broken, and that's nonsense, man.
Right.
And you know where it comes from? That bitter envy and strife. Then when you go to the Apocrypha, it says strife of the proud is bloodshed. Because that strife, it leads into words being exchanged, and then the pride comes in, and then a man can't let go of that carnal old man, or he gonna feel like, judgment. Well, what you want me to do, brother? They violated me. I ain't no sucker. Just because I read the Bible and I'm in your house, I ain't no sucker. What you want me to do? So now legs are being broken, cameras are flying, and fists and cops gotta be called. And the police are felt like, all these dudes got them strings on their shirts and they pants, aren't they the same?
Yeah.
They kind of dressed, they got different colors, but they dress the same.
Right.
Why are they fighting? And now that's an embarrassment, man. And that's embarrassing as hell to the nation, man.
Right, it is.
So this stuff got to be cleaned up, just like we were talking about on the Day of Atonement. It's not a personal attack, but right is right and wrong is wrong.
Read, Kate. The book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 12. For the perfecting of the saints.
For the perfecting of the saints. Come on.
For the work of the ministry.
For the work of the ministry. Come on.
For the edifying of the body of Christ.
Right, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach Yahushua. And who's the body of Hamashiach Yahushua? The nation of Israel. Right, the 1/3 that repent and come back to these commandments, man. We are the body of Hamashiach Yahushua. And that's what this thing's supposed to be for the edifying. Everything we do is supposed to be for the edifying. Right? Everything we do, man, is supposed to be to uplift the mind, spirit, and future of our people, man. To get them to the kingdom.
Right.
That's what we're here for. And it ain't no other mission, man. If you want some other mission, I know what it is. Right? There's no other mission, man. The Lord said what? Keep, like that saying goes, keep your eyes on the prize. It should be no other mission but to bring the nation of Israel back to the Heavenly Father. Give me Isaiah 49:5. All right, give me Isaiah 49:5. One of my first scriptures I heard the elders read when I came in Israel, man. They said, this is what the Most High called us to do. Right, give me Isaiah the 49th chapter, the 5th verse. Don't be running around out here with it should be about nothing else, man. The agenda should be about nothing else. Brothers talking about each other, man. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. Come on, you did that in public school, man. Come on, you grown ass men now. You got nothing better to do. There's so much work to get done. I wish I could make a damn 5 clones of myself, man. Because I can't even, all the ideas and different stuff in my mind, I can't do them all. There's so many hours in a day. You got to deal with this kingdom, you got to deal with family, bills, hustling, work, your own business, whatever you do, your wives, your children, brothers, it's just too much. I'm like, damn, man, I wish she could be telling me I would have pioneered so many things. Right? And then if people don't want to help with the damn thing. You want to just look at the next damn sexy red video. Or yo, you see how big that, you see Busta Rhymes chain? Yo, Busta Rhymes chain, you got the biggest chain out of all the rappers. Right? Yeah. And 50 Cent told him, that chain is too big.
Yep.
50 Cent told him, your people don't like it because they need to tell you that chain is too big, man.
For real.
Right? But there's a little inside rumor that Busta Rhymes flossed like that because he got robbed a couple of times. He got robbed and catch caught him for his chain a few times. So now he's like, I'm going to just get the biggest chain and y'all niggas can't do nothing. Because I'm so rich now, my security is off the chain. Right. If I get caught sleeping somewhere, it's because my security ain't with me. Right. But that's where your focus at. Every time they run up on Meek Mill, he's counting how much he got on his body. Yo, your watch is $55,000. Yo, the pants is $1,200. The shoes is $3,000. The name is some designers I never even heard of. You're just giving your money to these white homosexual designers. You're giving your money to them, man.
Yep.
But some designers I never heard of.
Yep.
This is Verghese or whoever the hell. Yo, Verghese jacket. Yo, 5,000. Verghese jacket. What the hell? I ain't even heard of these people, man.
Sister was laughing.
Yeah, Verghese jacket. Every time they wanna, yo, how much drip you got on today?
Yeah.
And that's all you get the glory in there? Right? It's all fun. So read on.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 5.
Go ahead.
And now, saith the Lord, that formed me from the womb,
Lord formed us from the womb. Go ahead.
to be his servant,
Be his servants. Go ahead.
to bring Jacob again to him.
Do what?
To bring Jacob again to him.
Bring Jacob back to the Most High. He formed us from the womb to bring Jacob again to him. Go ahead.
Though Israel be not gathered,
Though Israel be not gathered, come on.
yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord.
Yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord. So our job is to gather back Israel. That's our job. Our job is to come out here and teach our people the laws, statutes, and commandments of these holy scriptures. Right? That's the mission. That should be the only mission. That should be the only mission. There's nothing else. I don't have time to be gossiping about another brother. I don't have time to be worried about another brother's life. Of course, different things. You're going to have discussions. There's a difference. There's a difference, right? Then you're going to have discussion. People's names going to come up. Things going to happen. That's different, man. That's going to happen. But for you to be sitting around wasting half of your life talking about somebody else or what they doing or what they got doing, good, bad, or ugly. If you ain't going to talk to them like a brother or sister and correct them, then what are you just yapping for? Because if you really love them, you'll be like, yo, I heard something. Let me go deal with this brother or sister or what I heard. Right. No, but you just yapping about it. You just happy. We love to tear each other down as a people. It's like we love when we hear something negative about the next brother or sister. So we can run with it and tear them down. Or we can go gossip about it. We can go call 20 people and tell them. Because you so happy you heard that bad news about the brother or sister. Even if they went off and did something wrong. Where's the building up? Where's the love, man? Where's the restoration? Where's the, yo, I'm going to pray for you, you went off. Yeah. Where's the, yo, you fell. A just man falls 7 times. I'm going to pray for you, brother. Yo, what happened to you, man? You had a weak moment, you went off fight? Where's that? Yo, that brother. Yo, see, I told you was wicked. Yeah, man, just ready to tear another brother or sister down, man. No encouragement at all. Read, King.
Though Israel be not gathered,
Come on.
yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord.
Yet we're going to be glorious in the eyes of the Lord. Come on.
And my God shall be my strength.
What the Lord says?
And my God shall be my strength.
And our God shall be our strength, man. Our God shall be our strength. Even our people, even these so-called famous people. So-called famous. Steve Harvey. Remy Ma. Anthony Anderson. I don't know if Anthony Anderson's wife cheated on him, but he going through a divorce. Got to give up $20,000. And you know what we need to tell all these brothers? Got to give up, $20,000 a month. You know what we need to tell all these brothers? You got to put the Most High first, brother.
Right.
All that money and status, all that Steve Harvey, think like a man, act like a woman, think like a man. But all this relationship advice, but you got to put the Most High first. And hold that, give me Romans 10:1. Steve Harvey does mention the Bible and Scripture. He does talk about the Most High, but not with the proper understanding. He's doing it more so from a Christian point of view. So now the word is, you leave a decent sister to get with this other sister, because I guess sometimes people do that, man. They life is they want some more excitement. They want they just damn, you can't be happy with what you with. But the one thing with all them brothers, yo, you gotta put the Most High first. How you end up how you end up with a woman that you was with for 6 years, held her down in jail only for her to sleep with the next thing that comes along? How you end up Steve Harvey with a woman and she's sleeping with not only your chef but your bodyguard also? Because you know what, a lot of times these guys are worried about their money, their careers, their status, and they not put the Most High first.
Right.
Because what? None of that means nothing. Because in this society,
We don't have enough power to keep these women in order. You don't keep these women in order in this world serving the Most High, putting the Most High first. And a lot of times, the women can get jealous and mad about that. And you gotta tell these women where they can go when it comes to that also. But if you're in order with these scriptures and doing right by the Most High, He's the one that put that spirit on your woman and keep her in order. Unless she's just a damn demon Jezebel, and the Most High saying, you gotta get away from her, I'm gonna put you with a woman that's gonna be keeping these scriptures and these laws. And vice versa for the woman. Right, come on.
The book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 1.
God.
Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God.
The Lord's heart's desire and prayer to the Most High. God.
For Israel.
No, for everybody.
For Israel.
Paul said it's for Israel. Right, come on.
Is that they might be saved.
That Israel might be saved. Right? Like the brothers from SOT say. It's our heart's desire that Israel may be saved. The brothers have that as a saying when they open it up, teaching or closing. Good.
For I bear them record.
I bear them record. Good.
That they have a deal of God.
They have a strong desire. If you listen to Brother Steve Harvey, he talks about the Most High. He talks about the Bible. He talks about putting the Lord first, putting the Most High first. Right, good. I know which Most High he's talking about. I know the Most High power Yahweh you're supposed to put first. Come on.
Right. But not according to knowledge.
They have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. And don't get me wrong, it can happen to anybody. I know some horror stories in the truth of adulterous damn women that just went off. And that, to me, that's a blessing. That's the Most High removing a wicked woman from her. She's a skank and a slut and a whore, and the Lord is getting rid of her. Right? But a lot of times, if you put in the Most High first with the proper knowledge, He'll keep your household in order. Right? He'll give you the spirit and discernment to be like, nah, this woman is a demon. Like they had them 2 wedding vows that went viral, and the one woman, the Americanized woman, the black woman, of course, when they asked her for richer or for poorer, she said, I don't agree with the poorer part. No, he got to stay rich. He can't be poor. I'd have walked my ass off for that podium right then and there. I'd have been like, I'm sorry, family, everybody that spent money, came here. I don't care if I got to work 3 jobs to pay all of y'all back for the money y'all spent. This wedding is over. Right here, right now. The woman said, no, I told him he can't get broke. He can't get broke. Right, through sickness and health or whatever. Then she said something else. When the pastor do the wedding vows, it says to honor and obey. Right. And she's like, I don't know about all that. I don't know about obeying. Brother, what are you on that podium for? That marriage is done right then and there. Right. How's a woman going to say she's going to marry you and she's not going to be there for rich or for poor? Now, we know, according to the scriptures, the man's supposed to be the provider. Mm-hmm. The man's supposed to be a provider. Depending on how your household works and your dynamic with your woman, you can work together to bring to the table also. Right? You can bring home the turkey bacon, she can fry it up in a pan. Right? Y'all can work together. But that's how a man and his wife agree on their household. Because it's so rough in this kingdom, a lot of times they take down 2 incomes. You know what I'm saying? But even if that, there's stories where men got down on their luck and they woman held them down, they got back on their feet. And then start making more money than when they became broke. But is that woman going to hold them down? There's stories of men that they held their husbands down in the early days when they were first together, and later on the brothers became millionaires. And now the wife is, the whole family straight, taking care of the whole family. So when in those so-called worldly wedding vows, when they say for rich or for poorer, it's supposed to be for that also. Through sickness and health to honor and obey. And the woman said, no, he gotta make sure he always got money. And I ain't never talked about obeying him. Brother, what the hell are you marrying that damn Jezebel demon damn witch for? That's an Americanized black woman Jezebel demon witch. That brother should have ran off that damn woman. I'm sorry, everybody, but I cannot marry this woman. Right. Did y'all hear what she just said? And he got witnesses. And he got an audience full of witnesses. He should looked her in the eye and said, I'm not marrying you. You know damn well. This the divorces before. I'm glad I said you thank you. You show me who you are. Then they had a woman, a foreign woman. I don't know if she was from the islands or she was whatever. But she bowed down to her husband and said, I promise to obey you, be submissive, be with you through thick and thin. All I want to do is be a good wife to you. And she bowed down on her knees. And she said, I will submit to you forever. And they did a comparison. They said, that's why, and then the brother put up, this is why brothers are becoming passport bros. Because the foreign woman was more obeying and submissive. The American woman literally said out of her mouth in front of all those people, no, he can't get poor, and no, I never said nothing about obeying. What kind of damn marriage is that? And it was a Christian pastor doing their wedding. And she said, I never said that about submission. I was like, man, wow. Brother, that's a divorce before it's even a matter. Well, read, King.
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness.
That's a perfect example of that. And I bet you 9 times out of 10, that black woman will tell you she's a Christian. That black woman will tell you, they had a Christian pastor doing the wedding. Right, so that 9 times out of 10, that woman will tell you she's a Christian. And when it came to, not even the ritual poorer part, you know, that's awful for itself. But when he said to honor and obey, the woman said she stopped in the middle of the wedding and said, I ain't saying nothing about obeying. Now, the only way the sister can get away with that is if she say, I was joking, I was just trying to make my wedding fun. But hey, you don't really joke like that. Nope. The only way she can get away with saying that, and if she was to get backlash from social media, I can see her trying to be slick and say, I was just kidding, y'all. I was just trying to make it fun. But she looked like she was serious. Like, I ain't never said nothing about obeying this nigga. And then, how you gonna marry? That's instant problems, brother. Right. So everything, give me Isaiah 29:16 real quick. Everything is out of order in this society, man. Isaiah 29:16, then we're going to get on Psalms 82 and 5. Because everything is out of order, even the household. And the man too, we can get on the men too. You brothers, man. One thing with the so-called black man, one of his main problems is black and Latino man, this ego thing. Niggas gotta prove something. You gotta. I watch these crime shows. I know I always talk about it. I watch these crime shows, and these brothers are out in the street doing whatever, and they end up getting killed. And it's like, yo, and they just say, hey, he leaves behind a wife and 2 children. I'm like, well, brother, why the hell would you somewhere with some dusty niggas in a corner in a project somewhere doing whatever? You brother, you should be at home with your family, man. Why are you somewhere off doing? When you hear about these situations, he was somewhere trying to get $500 worth of weed from some dude and something and trying to flip that and we understand times is hard on the boulevard. A lot of times Jake will be like, yo man, I'm just trying to feed my family. It's rough out, but you gotta find another way. Now you in the corner in the project, some dusty late night corner somewhere, and niggas shoot you and take the 500. Little goofball stuff, man. Not even no thorough stuff really happening. You're just getting killed over folly. He leaves behind a wife and two daughters. Now brother, you should have had your ass somewhere up in the house with your family, man. Just look for a job or a legitimate hustle or do something. Don't put yourself in these positions where you're a soft target and some dumb dusty nigga blow your brains out for less than $1,000. Because you out 2 o'clock in the morning trying to make some little dusty deal somewhere. You niggas ain't really even trying to go after no real money. You dying over crumbs and messing around with some dusty some low-level thinking niggas. And you losing your life now. You leave behind a wife and children because you somewhere, some dusty hood somewhere with some low-life niggas that take your life not even for damn $5,000. And you see it all the time on these crime shows and all that. And no amount of money is worth losing your life and leaving your family behind. Right. But damn, when you hear the story, you be like, damn, Jake, you went out over that. Damn, brother. You went out over that over crumbs. You wasn't even trying to go for the gusto. Right? But that's how it is, man. Read, King.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 16. Surely, you're turning of things upside down.
You turn things upside down, man. Everything is out of order. Surely you're turning of things upside down. Good.
Shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
It's like the potter's clay. Right? If you have a pile of clay in your hand, you can form it and shape it into whatever you want it to be. Right? You can form it and shape it into anything. Right? It shall be like the potter's clay. Come on.
For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not?
So the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Good.
Or shall the thing free say of him?
Coming back. Get a flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now look in the top. Yeah. You should be in there. Huh? Yeah. He's gonna give you a flyer so you can look us up on YouTube. Okay, yeah. All right. But either way, take the flyer so you can look up some information, brother. All right. And get edified, brother. All right. Shalom. Ephraim in the building. Morika. All right. Shalom.
Okay,
All right, brother.
next Wednesday.
Shalom.
No, I think we're going
So shall the thing framed say of him that framed it?
Shall the thing framed say of him that framed it? Good.
He had no understanding.
We have no understanding. Right? So you're turning things upside down. This world is the way it is because Esau, he's in a power structure and he destroyed our people. But that's no excuse. We still got to fight through and serve the Most High and do what's right according to these scriptures. And lift these curses up off of us. Right, come on.
Is it not yet a very little while?
Oh, that's it on that. Give me Psalms 82 and 5. Psalms chapter 82 and verse 5. And lift these curses, man, because you black, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, that's what you're under right now. You're under a curse from the Most High. And a lot of you say, well, we are cursed people. No, we ain't cursed. Well, then if we're not cursed, then get us the hell up out of here. I'm tired of being in captivity. All you that say this is not a curse, please get us up out of here. I'm not talking about because you can go to a club and a lot of you think because you make a little money in this society, you think go sell out for the cheapest thing, man. Or you drive a car, or a couple of nice cars, or I'm not cursed, I live in a $400,000 house. Yeah, nigga, but you pay land and property tax to the white man.
That's right.
And he can come with eminent domain. And I'm talking about Israelites in the truth. I've debated with brothers and sisters like that. But I ain't cursed. You call yourself cursed. I ain't cursed. Curse meaning we are being ruled by our enemies.
Right.
I don't give a damn if you got a $500,000 house. That don't mean a thing. Esau got a $500 million mansion. He got a $500 million. He got a house built like a damn city. Right. Sit your little petty ass down. Because you got a couple of cars. I ain't gonna look at me. Most High blessing me, yeah. He's blessing me to be able to survive day to day. These little material things don't mean a damn thing. You think the white man care that you got 3 cars? He will lock your black ass up and think nothing of it and take your 3 cars, your house, and everything from you. You let these Negroes get, I'm talking about brothers and sisters even in the truth. They get these little ass things, and I'm not insulted as far as the quote of the crow. It's a blessing for the Most High. The Lord said He give you our food, our raiment, everything. So if you live in that $500,000 house, that's fine. The Most High gave that to you, but that's nothing. These things are nothing, man. All that stuff is going to be burnt up in nuclear fire.
Right.
When we say we first, listen, I don't give a damn about a $500,000 house. If you give it to me, I'll live in it till your house shall come back. But I want 5 damn cities with 500,000 Edomites picking cotton for me. Now we're talking. You niggas are happy with petty stuff. And like I said, it's not petty in the sense of it's a blessing for the Most High. It's a beautiful thing. Give me a $500,000 house. I'll live in it, study in it, everything. Have feast days, whatever. But understand that these material things is not the kingdom. You act like you got the damn kingdom all of a sudden. You ain't got the kingdom. That's crumbs to Esau, man. What Chris Rock say? Black people are rich, but white people are wealthy. Right? They got everything and then some in this kingdom.
Then go get a damn 2 cars, and he got the kingdom now. He think he on a chariot made of gold, traveling from country to planet to planet. Because he got 2 cars. Give me a break, man. Read, kid.
The book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 5.
God.
They know not whether will they know not, neither will they understand.
God said they know not, neither will they understand. God.
They walk on in darkness.
They walk on in darkness. Come on.
All the foundations of the earth.
All the foundations of the earth. Come on.
Are out of course.
Everything is out of course, man. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Everything is upside down.
Right.
That's what the Most High says. Everything, all the foundations of the earth are out of course. Everything is out of whack. Right? So you got to repent and come back to these commandments. That's all we're saying, man. We understand. We very balanced, well-balanced men up here, man. We understand the curses. We understand the plight of our people. We understand when you do get a blessing, you get happy. But don't get too comfortable, man. Give me Revelation 3:15. Take that blessing and love it. Love that blessing. Utilize it. And utilize it for your family to live and for the work. But don't get back and get comfortable. Start condemning brothers for coming out here teaching because you all comfortable up in your house and living and think you living a damn life of Ronnie, living high off the hall because you got a little bit of a couple of blessings. That's fine, but you ain't got the kingdom. You ain't got no army. If Homeland Security or they declare martial law and they run up in your crib, where's your army to protect you? We know you got the Most High, H.O.I, the angels, but since you act like you got the kingdom, where's your army here on the earth to protect you? You don't even have an army. You don't have a government. You don't have nothing set up. So don't think, oh, you get a couple of material things. You in heaven now. No. And if you are in heaven, your heaven is here. And this heaven is going to pass away, and the true righteous heaven is going to be set up. So don't let no little material blessings define who you are, and that don't mean you got the kingdom. You got a long way to go. This damn devil got to fall, and we got to rule forever and ever under the laws of the Most High, H.O.I. Now you're talking. Read, King.
The book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 15.
Bring it out.
I know thy works.
The Lord said he know the works of those that will serve him. Come on.
That thou art neither cold nor hot.
The Lord said he know a lot of y'all, man, you're neither cold nor hot. A lot of y'all, all you do is claim Israel by name. When it comes to the work, when it comes to building, when it comes to loving your fellow brother or sister, you're nowhere to be found in those equations. Right, come on.
I will thou work cold or hot.
The Lord said, look, man, make up your damn mind. Be cold or hot. I wish you would be cold or hot. I wish you were cold or hot. Right, come on.
So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot,
because you are lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, come on.
I will spew you.
What?
I will spew you.
The Lord said, I'm going to spew you back
out of my mouth.
The Lord said, I'm going to spew you out of my mouth because you're neither hot nor cold, but lukewarm. I'm going to spew you out of my mouth because you're playing games. But always have balance, man. The scriptures say the greater thou art, the more humble you be. When you look at our people, man, they all caught up. What's this guy, I don't even know these guys, man. Moneybag Yo. This guy, Moneybag Yo. They say he took all of his money out of the bank just to force and take pictures for the gram, and then the next day put all the money back in the bank. What the hell is going on, man? What the hell is going on? You just don't know what to do with yourselves. You just don't know what to do with yourselves. I'm glad, I'll be glad when that damn paper is like damn toilet paper, man. That's what that damn paper money won't be soon. No, it ain't yet. You still spend it. Don't be simple. But this dude, I'm just saying, this is just pure folly. The man takes all of his money out the bank, stack it up, take pictures with it so he can see. I guess it was a couple million or whatever it was. And then he just deposited it back into the bank.
Oh, man.
Just so he can take pictures of all his money in cash. Our people are finished, man. Right, come on.
So then because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods.
That's what we've been taught, man. You know what? Go take all your money out of the bank in cash. Have it in bundles of hundreds and you know, the bundles of money they always like to show off.
Right.
That's what got Pop Smoke killed, man. Flossing all that money on Instagram, and then the last picture they put up, they had the address showing in the background of the Airbnb mansion they were standing in Beverly Hills. And them little Crips rolled up and ran up in the mansion. He had no security or nothing. Well, furthermore, how am I standing in a mansion and you can just run up in there? I don't get that. They at least let the damn thing have an alarm system. They said the dudes climbed up the balcony and came into the damn master bedroom where Pop Smoke was taking a shower. He was just slipping all the way. Yep. Damn it, if I'm gonna rent a mansion in Beverly Hills, a damn Airbnb, at least let it have a damn alarm system. And I'm taking a shower whenever I'm out of back patio door closed, whatever. First of all, you're taking a shower. Why is the patio door open? Well, however the hell they got up in there. But you know, either way, it was meant for him. You know, the Lord said it's time for him to go. Yeah, them little Crips, man. They, you know, these dudes be lurking, man. And we love our people. We love to line each other up. We love to line each other up. We don't do it to the white men in the other nations. When 50 Cent said he was at LA one time, he was beefing with Whack 100, and Whack 100 bought like 10 Crips. Because 10 Bloods. Somebody saw 50 and called Whack and said, yo, 50 is in this hotel in the bar area. You see how people out there, we got it down to a science when we want to creep up on each other. Yep. We strategic with it. We are strategic and we're master war. But I'm going to tell you what happened. These niggas ain't really about that life. They came up in the hotel. He said he came like 10 people. He said they was going to stomp 50 out. He said he was going to stomp them out. And you're a real man, you don't need 10 niggas. Right. You could have just went and gave him the failure. But you know, 50 worked out, he probably would have gave your ass that work. You know what I'm saying? But you know, so some New York-ish. Right. Not to be state. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he said they rolled up in there and they said 50 security was like some Navy SEALs. Even a cat Black 100, he was like, I've never seen nothing like that in my life. He said these cats started squaring off. He said I started seeing drones flying in the air. These dudes started squaring off. And he said 50 turned to them and smirked and just stood there. And he said, yo, we're not going against all that. So you niggas ain't really thorough like that. Stop it. Now, if 50 was by himself, you would have jumped in and stomped them out. And you probably would have recorded it and put it all over the ground. But them Navy, them white, and most likely some of them were Edomites, if not all of them. You saw the white Navy SEALs, and you saw how tactical they were. You saw them AR-15s and them bulletproof vests and them headsets, and he said they were just rolling like strategic. Them Bloods ain't want no smoke with that. But I mean, if 50 was there with Lloyd Banks and Yayo and just a couple of homies, then there would have been a big fight and brawl in there. Right. So niggas ain't that thorough like they say they are. If you niggas really thorough, go up against them Navy SEALs. Right. You got people at 50, do whatever it takes to get you. That cat Whack 100 said we wasn't going against none of that. He said he told all 10 of them Bloods, yo, let's go. We not going against no Navy SEALs. You see that? So you niggas know how to pick and choose your battle. You know how to pick. You know who to go up against. You go after soft targets. Jake do that too. Right. Jake go after soft targets. They go after soft targets, you know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, that's how they do in LA. That's why they always tell you, come out here, come out. Because they catch you slipping. You on their turf. You ain't really got no security. No, you ain't got no real security like you. Because some of them step to you with security if you got like brothers with you because they don't respect their own people. But they wasn't going against the Navy SEALs. And that cat Black 100, he said, they gave up the ghost. He was like, yo, them cats was not playing. He said they start squaring off, they start forming. He said if we would have blinked, them Navy SEALs was not playing. And he said 50 just looked at him and smirked. Like, y'all niggas still want to come get me? You know what I'm saying? And listen, that's how it gotta be. Because niggas ain't that thorough. Stop it. You know you're going to pick your battles. You know what you're going to go up against. That's why they don't never do nothing to the cops. They don't never do nothing to the police. Because you ain't really about that life. You might have a handful of cats that's just crazy as hell. That are, you know, niggas are just bananas. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you're going to pick your battle. You're going to pick your battle. Jake know what he's going to go up against. Free King.
And increase with goods.
And what?
And increase with goods.
And that's all it is. Everything is floss. You know what I'm saying? How do you take your money out the bank to show it off just to deposit it the next day? Money bag, yo, or whoever this guy, I don't even know who half these dudes are, man. You know what I'm saying? I never heard of these guys, man. Like, the dude had World Trade Center. Little TJ. Little Twin Towers. Never heard of these guys, man. Come here, shot. Not allowed to say. Come here, shot. Right, 4 and 4. Right? Yeah, man, so there's a lot going on with our people, man. But I just use that, most of the stuff, and I see this stuff on the internet, and I just look at it as something to talk about in camp, man. Something to talk about when I'm at. If I really don't care about none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's really it just is a lot of folly, man. And as you can see, read that again from the top, Revelation 3:15.
Revelation 3 verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou work cold or hot.
Lord said, I wish you would make up your mind and stop being double-minded, be cold or hot. Good.
So then because thou art lukewarm,
Good.
and neither cold nor hot.
This could go for a lot of our people. This could link with Romans 10, where a lot of our people have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. They all turned up for the Most High, but they not hot. They cold, or they lukewarm. You love the Lord, but without the proper understanding. You got that Christian understanding. Right, come on.
I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Like I said, perfect example, brother Steve Harvey. He always talking about the Lord. But then your wife is sleeping with 2 dudes.
Right.
Now I know, like I said, I've heard stories in Israel. We won't keep it funky, not the air out dirty laundry, but I've heard stories, you know, a lot of times the sisters, what is a lot of women, they get tired of being in the truth. And they'll just go sleep with a dude in the world because they know their husband gonna put them away. That's really a way for them to get out the marriage and get out the truth. Because they want to go back to dressing like whores and being back in the world and not keeping the Sabbath, not having to wear dresses and head wraps.
Watching too many Meg Thee Stallion videos.
Watching too many Meg Thee Stallion videos. So it does happen, but a lot of times they have a zeal but not according to knowledge. Or they're lukewarm. They talk about the Most High all the time but without the proper understanding. So your wife goes to sleep with the damn butler the chef and the damn bodyguard.
Right.
But hold that, give me Proverbs 14:1, whole Revelation. Whole Revelation 3, give me Proverbs 14:1.
She had a rod buffet.
Yeah, she had a rod buffet. Right there, the bodyguard and the damn chef.
Right.
It's a whore. But that's how it is. Read what you got, Captain.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 1.
I guess for her bucket list, she said, I'm going to F a dude that can feed me, and I'm going to F a dude that can pick me up. Read.
Every wise woman. Every wise woman. Buildeth her house.
Buildeth her house. You already got a rich husband. What the hell else do you need?
She wanted that Jake sandwich.
Yeah, she wanted that Jake sandwich. Yeah.
But the foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
I'm gonna get real grimy right now.
Right.
I wonder if they ran a subway.
Right. Well, shit, the D train.
And I don't mean a Subway sandwich.
The D train.
Right, no pun intended. Right, did they run a Subway order? Right? You know, get it Subway sandwich, the chef in the bike. Right. Did they run a Subway on her? That's a whorish woman, man. Damn. You committed double adultery.
Right.
Did you let the dude smash? Jake is into that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Did you let dudes smash at the same time? Right? Did they run a train on you? Did they turn you into a subway? Read, King.
He that walketh in the uprightness, feareth the Lord.
Like 14:1 again.
Every wise
woman, good.
Buildeth her house.
Come on.
But the foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
Well, I said the foolish pluck it down with her hands. Right? Go back to Revelation 3:15 again. The foolish pluck it down with their hands. And back to what we were saying, like I was bringing up Friday night, that money, that sort of money don't mean nothing.
Right.
It don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was mentioning the brother Moneybag Yo, he takes all of his money out the bank to take pictures of it. Let's say 20 million, I'm going to say for arguments. Let's say 10 million. So he can take pictures of all this cash money
just to put it back in the bank the next day. You can see our people are gone. They have no substance to them anymore. What's that saying? And some people are so broke all they have is money.
Right.
There's some people are so broke, they empty inside. They got no substance to them. You can tell that's just idleness, man.
Salakia.
Bring it out.
Vlad on Aries Spears was on Vlad TV. Was going into. Aries Spears on Vlad TV was going into that. He was saying that showing off your money and jewelry is not even a show off in front of rich people.
Right.
Because you can't go to Bill Gates or Elon Musk and show them $20 million and say, look what I got.
Right.
They don't give a damn about that. It's to show off in front of poor people.
Right.
Like, look what I got, look what you don't got. You know what I'm saying? It's the weirdest thing. You showing off your stuff to poor people. Poor people, because a rich person, you think Jay-Z give a damn if Moneybagg Yo put this money up? You're like, I got that. That ain't nothing to me. Like, I'm not impressed by that. It's for poor people.
You really stunting on poor people.
Right.
Remember, y'all remember the rapper Master Ace? Remember his first album? Remember Master Ace's first album, Take a Look Around?
Yeah.
Oh, he got a song on there called Posted High.
Right.
Right, and on the song, fire from the first time I heard it. I remember I bought the bootleg tape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do that. I would buy the bootleg cassette, and then if the album was good, I'd go buy the real one.
Right.
But if it wasn't good, then I'd be like, the hell with that. I get the bootleg for $3.
Right.
But if it's good, I'd go pay the $7.99 for the tape, $8.99, whatever. So I had like 3 copies of his album. I had like 2 bootlegs and a real copy. So when I bought the bootleg, I bought it home, I listened to it, I was like, the album is fire. And that song was before its time. It was called Posted High. And he was talking about stunting in front of people that don't have it.
Right.
And that's all niggas can really do.
Right.
Like you said, you can't go to Mark Zuckerberg.
Right.
Mark Zuckerberg has bought half of Hawaii.
Right.
The man owns half of Hawaii. You think Meek Mill could go to him? Like I was saying earlier, how every time they run up on Meek Mill, he runs down how much money he got on his body.
Right.
You think Mark Zuckerberg care about that?
Right.
You think he cares if you got a $14,000 watch on,
Right.
or you got a $140,000 change, or your sneakers is $3,000?
Right.
He don't care about that. He owns islands.
Right.
So all you can do is spend on poor people.
Right.
Yeah, the song is called Posted High. The song was before its time. Right. Master Ace was a very underrated rapper.
Right.
His whole first album was just talking about our people.
Before you could even post stuff on the internet.
Right.
Posted high.
Posted high, right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Before it was pathetic. Before you could even post stuff on social media, he made that song. I think that was like 90. His first album, Master Ace's first album. That was when he was still living up the hill in Brownsville.
Right.
And he came out, and the song is called Posted High.
Right.
And I was, even back then, me and my family had like a little listening party. We got some 40s. Like, yo, let's see what Master Ace talking about. And I was like, yo, the album. And when I first heard that song, I said, that song is fire, man. Dudes me. And I thought about it way back then. I said, that's back when, remember when dudes would get a new car and they would just drive around the way?
Right.
I would be like, watch y'all niggas go somewhere.
Right.
Yo, go somewhere. Right. You stunting on the people around here that don't have a new car like you. Right. These are the people that live around the same way. I remember one of my mans, he had a BMW. I think his parents or something, they bought him like a BMW for his graduation. This nigga wouldn't go nowhere. He would literally drive in a 5-block radius. I'm like, yo, give us the car. We'll show you where to go.
Right.
Because we used to get out the hood, man. Right. We used to get out the hood. I always was kind of a traveler. Right. Even when I was younger, it might have been local, but I'm like, I'm getting off the block, I'm getting off the hood. Right. That's how a lot of niggas got killed, because they didn't go nowhere. Yeah. You got caught slipping because niggas know where you at all the time. Right. You don't go, you don't do nothing, son. So it was the posting high, like, that's no pun intended, before you would post on the internet. Right. The song was before its time.
Prophetic.
Right? Who are you stunting on but people that are poor? Right, God.
The book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 15.
Bring it out.
I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot.
And not to be repetition, but that's why Jay be like, yo, nigga, my outfit is your whole year's salary, nigga. Because what? You just
stunting on poor people. You just stunting on people that got less than you. Esau don't give a damn what your outfit costs. Nigga, he's the designer that sold it to you. And like what's his name? Young Jack said, he said all you get is the bragging rights that you got the Louis bag. But he said Louis actually got the money. And they make the bags, so they don't care. You get they make the bags and they got the money. All you get is the bragging right that you got the bag, but the $5,000 is gone. Right, so read.
I would thou work cold nor hot.
The Lord said he wished that our people were cold or hot. Right, come on.
So then because thou art lukewarm.
Because you are lukewarm. What was that other one? Was it Juanita Bynum? Talking about a $20,000 pen. Remember the conscious community, they used to do them exposed videos for the preachers? We talking about a $20,000. You're supposed to be a woman of God, and you're bragging that your pen is $20,000. You know what you can do? You know how many hungry people you can feed for $20,000? But you brag. See, the Lord bless me. My pen is $20,000. Get the hell out of here. Right, go ahead.
And neither cold nor hot.
Oh, nor hot. Come on.
I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Man, I'll pour that damn pen so fast. Yo, what you give me for this, man? Right, go ahead.
Because thou sayest, I am rich and increased with goods.
That's what it is, man. It's this floor spirit is disgusting, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said with the money bag, yo, guy, you take all your money out so you can take a picture of it and throw it up on, post it up on social media, post it high, and then put it back in the bank. What gratification is that? See, like, what gratification is that? And like I was saying to the brothers earlier, that's what got Pop Smoke killed. Taking pictures of stacks of money and posting high on the ground. And them little thirsty ass LA niggas came to get them. Them little thirsty crip niggas, older niggas probably sent them out there. Yo, go get that money from that nigga, man. And if he give you a product, clap his ass. Because his OG ass, he don't want to go to jail at 40 years old. That's what happened with PNB Rock. The dude, the black dude, he sent his son. He said he came with him, but he sent his son to do the dirty work. Because them OG niggas, them niggas is 70 years old and still trying to bang. But they like, yo, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to. So I'm going to send a little homie to put the work in. Now you mess his life up. He on Jack 16, 17. He got a body now and a robbery, and he's all messed up. And I know you tell him, listen, because I know niggas in the street, niggas doing this in the 80s. They like, yo, son, you young. If you catch a case, yo, you can do 20, 25. When you come home, you'll still be young. These niggas serious? I don't want to, just because I'm 17, 18, I don't want to go to jail for the next 25 years for putting in some work for your old decrepit ass. Oh, when you come out, you'll still be young. What are you talking about? Yo, son, you'll still be like 45 when you get out. Nigga, I don't want to give the system 25 years because your 60-year-old ass still want to be the OG and run the block and send the shorties out to do the dirty work and let them get all kinds of numbers and charges. Yeah, that's what happened with PNB Rock. His father was the blood, older homie, and he sent his son to do the dirty work. And he shot that brother over there in some jury. Now the father got locked up, the mother and the son. Because when the LAPD did the investigation, they said all of y'all conspired to kill this man and take his jury. So y'all all going to jail. So this older nigga that can't come out of that, like stuck in that damn lifestyle, that second childhood, like Nas said, he got his whole family jacked up. Right, so read, kid.
Because thou sayest, I am rich and increased with goods and have need of nothing.
Right, you say you're rich and increased with goods and have need of nothing. Good.
And knowest not that thou art wretched.
Wretched, come on.
And miserable.
And miserable, good.
And poor.
And poor, come on.
And blind.
Blind, man. You're empty inside. Some people are so poor, all they have is money. You're actually empty inside. So understand that. You're lukewarm before the Most High. So we got to repent and come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Start looking at what's important. Give me Zechariah 11 and 4. Let's shift gears a little bit. Now you see they rioted in Philly. Right? They was rioting last night in Philly because the Ephraimite, they killed the 27-year-old Ephraimite. He was in his car, no gun, nothing. The Philly police just shot him and killed him. And they initially locked the cop up, but they went before the grand jury, they dropped all the charges and let the cop go. So they were protesting last night, but then it turned into a riot. Them little niggas start running around and smashing the Apple store and robbing. You know, Jake turns it into a looting situation, an opportunity. Then it was bad, man. They ran up in a liquor store, and you see Jake coming out with gallons of Tito's vodka. Jake, nigga breaking the gun shop. Right, breaking the damn precinct and overthrow the precinct. You niggas went to get some Tito's vodka. And some iPhones and iPads, but it was like a riot. You know, it was like a little mini riot in Philly. But what happened? Another cop, they killed the E for my brother. Right, killed the E for my brother, let the cop go. Read,
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 4. Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
Feed the flock of the slaughter. Come on.
Who possesses slay them.
Your possessors slay you, God.
And hold themselves not guilty.
Hold themselves not guilty. Come on.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
The Lord said that, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and our own leaders pity us not. So they kill another E for my brother, cop walks away free. Cop walks away free is the same thing, man. Same thing. Right? Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Give me Nahum 1 and 2. Nahum chapter 1 verse 2. It's the same thing, man. We got to get them classics. All right? Because what? They kill you, and then you run. Look, Jacob, you want to rise up, man. Right. You what is stealing a gallon of Tito's going to do? Right. You niggas going to get, all you niggas going to do is go back to West Philly, wherever, and get drunk and kill each other. Right. You know, that's fucked up, man. Yo, cop killed us again, man. Right. But yo, nigga, I think we had beef from last week, nigga. And you're going to end up like, what's his name? Gilly's son. Yeah, Young Cheese. Yeah. Right, Young Cheese, and right before Young Cheese, they Swiss cheese them. Young Cheese, right before he got killed, he was on the block freestyle rapping about his house. About niggas want to get me or whatever the case may be, and the most I had niggas get. Read Patrick.
The book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 2. God is jealous.
Lord is jealous, come on.
And the Lord be vengeance.
The Lord gonna get revenge, come on.
The Lord be vengeance and is furious.
Come on.
The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries.
Come on.
And he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
God.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power.
The Lord said he's slow to anger, but great in power, God.
And will not at all acquit the wicked.
So Esau's not going to get away. He's not going to acquit the wicked. You might get some acquittals here, but you still got to pay before the Most High. Give me Psalms 109, verse 7. So they get away, but they don't get away. Right, some Edomites somewhere, the Most High gets some Edomites. He'll put a spirit on some hillbilly white boy with a pickup truck to shoot a cop in the face. Because they get away with that. The cops, they guard me down when it comes to Edomites. You know what I'm saying? So somewhere in the Midwest or the South somewhere, the Lord will use some hillbilly, some damn skinhead or some goddamn white militia dude or some hillbilly. A lot of Edomites be hating cops too. They'll use some hillbilly with a pickup truck and he'll shoot a damn cop in his face. And that'll be revenge for the E for my brother in Philly. Read, King.
The book of Psalms, chapter 109, verse 7.
Come on.
When he shall be judged,
when Esau is judged, come on.
Let him be condemned.
He's going to be condemned by the Most High. So they get away with it, but they don't get away with it. Give me Jeremiah 50 and 33. You going to say something?
I said the Jakes wilding out in Philly, they rebels with no cause.
Right, they're rebels without a cause.
Yeah, you got the rebellion, but it ain't going. The rebellion ain't aimed nowhere productive.
Right,
it's just you snatching up shit and just acting wild. You
got Jake, man, that's it.
Yeah.
Big gallons of Tito's vodka. So what you gonna do with that? Right. You gonna smash it over the cops' heads?
Right.
But no more likely niggas gonna go back to the hood, get drunk, and be killing each other.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They broke in an Apple store.
Oh
yeah. They snatched a bunch of iPhones and tablets.
I saw that.
What is that gonna do, man?
He filming. He was like, yeah,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then they broke in that other store, Lukewarm.
Right.
I don't even know what they selling there. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny, man. Real funny.
You know they got the Wawas in Philly. We gonna grab some sandwiches and a soda.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They were doing that already. They were already having a flash mob. That's why, like,
They closed like 15 Wawas in downtown Philly. So they were doing that already. They would have those flash mobs and they would run up in Wawa. And what the hell are you getting, a slushy?
Right.
Yo, we were running against the system. Yeah, so they had closed. They had closed about 15 Wawas downtown Philly because the young jakes was running up in them. Well, what are you getting, a sandwich?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And I know exactly where they was at downtown Philly because the brothers teach not too far from there, 15th and Market. So it was all over on Chestnut and Market Street and all the different streets. I know exactly where they was at. Robbing all the stores downtown. They call it Center City Philly. And what happened? Esau will clean it up. They have I was watching the news this morning. They cleaned it up. The Edomites was going to work like nothing happened, and it was all fine and dandy. All right, Jake. Now you drunk from the Tito's vodka that you just had the other night. Read, Jake.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Everybody got their mood stuff.
Yeah. Read.
The children of Israel.
The Lord said the children of Israel, God,
And the children of Judah.
and the children of Judah, God,
Were oppressed together.
they were oppressed together. We are oppressed together. So what? They kill an Ephraimite brother. So-called Puerto Rican. They kill an Ephraimite brother in Philly. Right, good.
And all that took them captive.
All that took them captive, God,
Held them fast.
held them fast, God.
They refused to let them go.
They refused to let us go, man. Give me 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. All right, 2nd Ezra chapter 9. All right, they refused to let us go. So once again, it's the same thing. Same thing. They kill Jake, and nothing gets done about it. Read, Jake.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1.
Bring it out.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Jake gotta look at the time we living in, man. Stealing a gallon of Tito's, nigga, that's not a revolutionary act, man. Stealing an iPad or an iPhone, that's not a revolutionary act. Read, Jake.
And when thou seest part of the sign past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand.
Then shall you understand, good,
That it is the very same time wherein the highest who began to visit the world,
God said he's going to start to visit the world, good,
which he made.
as he made it. He's doing that now. Good.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes
Earthquakes, good.
and uproars of the people in the world,
Right, and uproars of the people in the world, good.
then shalt thou well
And
understand.
that's still a form of rioting, but it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse when, it's really going to go down out here. Right? Anarchy and martial law. Like, that's the spirit. I was watching that movie, the Forever Purge, last night. That's the last installment, right? The Forever Purge. They show you the anarchy and chaos, man. But they said the purge, this is the Forever Purge. That Edomite was a nutcase, man. The Edomite, all the gunfire, the man's like, that's music. That's music to me. Yo, it's gonna go down, man. It's not so much Esau to show you through Hollywood, but a lot of times, man, those directors and producers, man, they be bringing that damn thing to life to a degree, man.
The first purge, the movie The First Purge, was
Yeah.
about Jake in Staten Island.
Right.
And the Forever Purge went to Issachar.
It went to Issachar and Gad.
And Gad.
They threw Gad in there, but Gad came in to
Southern
help.
Kingdom, Northern Kingdom.
They came in to help. But I'm gonna show you something heavy, right? Remember the one black dude that was in the Forever Purge? I think he was a Hamite actor.
Right.
I think we did the commentary. We looked him up. He was a Hamite. But if I saw it every time you watch the movie, you catch something else. I saw when Issachar was in that compound and they were being protected. When that NFA van rolled by, they had people in the van torturing them. And the person's face, remember the Issachar woman grabbed the rifle.
Right.
And remember the soldier was like, where did you learn to use a weapon like that? And she was like, I was a part of an army of women in Mexico that was fighting against the cartels and they trained us with weapons. Because she grabbed the weapon and pointed it at the van, and she told him I got shot. Because they was in there, they were torturing people in the van, and the face that she saw of the person being tortured was a Jake. That was the only one other like Jake, like Israelite that they put in the movie. The other dude was like a Hamite. Remember, he was like fighting with them, but he was like a Hamite. He was a Hamite actor. He probably was meant to be a Jake, but he's a hammer actor. But on that truck, they was torturing a Jake. Yeah. And she heard the screams, and she was like, one of the torturers put their face in the window, and she told the dude, I got a shot. And he was like, no, you're going to start a war. But the face she saw was Jake. So it's like Issachar coming to save Judah. You know what I'm saying? Trying to save Judah, but Esau was like, no, don't say that. Not in this movie. Read it.
Then shall thou well understand.
And them Purge movies is just a vibe. Them Purge movies is even the Purge TV series. I got all of it. The whole thing is crazy, man. Good.
Then shalt thou well understand.
And now shall I well understand
That the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
The Lord said He's making these things from the days that was before thee. Good.
Even from the beginning. For the like as all that is made in the world.
Even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world. Good.
Have a beginning and an end.
Have a beginning and an end. Good.
And the end is manifest.
Now the end is manifest. Just like they show you in the movie The First Purge.
Right.
Remember, it was the drug dealer Jake that had to save the hood in Staten Island.
Right.
So a lot of these Jakes too, I know we get on Jake, but a lot of them, when the Most High flip that spirit on them, man, they gonna have to rise up and they gonna be out here on the front line of these races. Most High gonna use a lot of them. Finally, Jake gonna change his spirit from killing his own people. They did a raid on the Bloods last night up in the Bronx. They did a raid on a blood set in the Bronx. And I think the dude that was running the blood set, I think he's a Hamite. He had a Hamite name. But it said, the NYPD said, they were terrorizing the neighborhood. They were getting into shootouts in broad daylight. They had them on video, but they got into a shootout, and the Simeonite woman was walking her children home from school. Man. And these niggas getting in a bloody shootout. And so the woman had to take her children and dive into the damn building. So the NYPD was like, this gang, they terrorized the neighborhood. They were robbing the Issachar day laborers. They had them on another video. They was beating the hell out of the Issachar day laborers and robbing them. They said they were just terrorizing the neighborhood. So I think they locked up like 12 of them. Like 12 or 20 of them, something like that.
People.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they ain't trying to go to Fifth Avenue and get Edomites.
Man. Yeah.
It's poor people, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I remember Jake ran up on me in East New York late one night. It was in the projects, near the Cypress Hill projects. I used to live near Plaza, but I had to come from Cypress off the train. So I know they were going to try to stick me up. It was two of them, they was on bikes. What's up, Hot? All right. How you doing, King? All right. Shalom. Speaking of East New York, you can't make this up. This is my man from the hood. All right, Shalom, King. How you doing? You can't make this up, man. That's my man from the old hood, right? So back in the hood, they used to rob people on bikes, especially by the projects. They'll come and jump you and then ride up on the bike for the projects. So I'm walking. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. So they roll up on me, they come around, one come around this way, and one come around that way, right? But they saw my countenance, and they like, nah, you know what I'm saying, nah. So, I had the beard and everything, so they like dread. Every dude with a beard is a dread. Right. Because I had a hat on, I don't know if I got dreads or not. Right. So I saw what they did, I don't know that at the moment. Right. So they flipped it real quick, they like, dread, you got some weed, dread? You got weed on your dread? But I guess they looked at me and something came over them like, nah, let's not try to rob them. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, that niggas got the wrong hood. Right. Everybody poor over here. Right, whatever money I got in my pocket, I need for my family and my children. What's wrong with it? And I would have told them that. And if they would have pulled out on me, I'd have been like, yo, you're robbing the wrong people, man. You know what I'm saying? You're robbing them. I probably would have fucked them out of the robbery. They'd have put them here. This nigga don't preach to us, man. We don't want to rob him. But I'm looking at them like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You near the projects in East New York, Brooklyn. Ain't nobody got no money over here. And the niggas that got money over here, you ain't robbing them. The drug dealers and stuff. You ain't robbing them niggas because they gonna kill you. They gonna have you and your family killed. You ain't really running up on the drug dealers unless they saw. And all the niggas over here got a name like that, so you ain't running up on them. Everybody else ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, them niggas gonna try to rob me, but
And then the Most High protected me too. They rolled up. They rolled up. And I knew what they did. I know the bike and the whole look. They was coming to rob me. And I looked at them. And I was like, nah, I got some brothers. I don't have no weed. I ain't smoked no weed in years, brother. Y'all brothers have a good night. And I almost, shalom, brother. I almost said to them, yo, I see what y'all doing, man. Y'all out there trying to catch a jokes. Nobody over here got no money, brother. Especially 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody smart is going to be walking around the Cypress Hill projects at 2 o'clock in the morning with no significant money in their pocket. Anybody that do have some money, they asked me in the house hours ago. But that's how people are, man. But I knew what they was doing, but the most I had it when the spirit came over them, they was like, leave the brother alone. And I just took her out so home. But, see, I was going to tell them, and y'all niggas, I was this close. And y'all niggas looking for a judge. Ain't nobody got no money over here. Right, bitch, you got it.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right, so getting back to what we was talking about, Jake gotta get a different mind frame, man. Right. This is serious times coming. Right, money back, yo, nigga, all that money, and I'm calling him a nigga, but yo, you know, all that money, go finance a little army somewhere. Right. You know what I'm saying? That the hell we forcing on the ground, but that's what our people want. Come on.
For like as all that is made in the world,
like as all that is made in the world,
have a beginning and an end.
They have a beginning and an end. Come on.
And the end is manifest.
Yeah, we living in an end time, man. It's manifest, man. When you up in the Bronx trying to rob some Issachar day laborers, they ain't got no real money on them. So they like these. I said, look at these young brothers, man. Even though the lead one looked like a half-right, but he probably had Judah running behind him. Right, and Benjamin or whoever else in the Bronx. But I said, these young brothers, man, they somewhere getting trained, getting it. But this damn culture, man, this vulture culture got them with this drill rap. Because, yeah, that's another thing. They said they got them on drill rap videos, bragging about homicides and shootings that they did. Just all kinds of evidence you gave to NYPD. But they was a terror to their own neighborhood, and NYPD locked them all up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, good.
Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings.
Yeah, plain beginnings, good.
And wonder and powerful works.
And wonders and powerful works. Come on.
And endings in effect.
And endings, the times that the Most High, they're going to have endings and effects, good.
And signs.
And what?
And signs.
Signs, man. That's what's coming to this earth. Effects and signs. So you worried about robbing some Mexican day laborers and getting into shootouts with rival gangs, damn, 2 o'clock in the afternoon while people coming home with their children, you terrorizing your own people, man. Your eyes should be evil towards your own brother. You better get ready to fight against the real enemy, man. But a lot of Jakes is going to go in money and out the door. That's why a lot of our people going to have to die, man. They're going to have to die, right? The Most High going to have to put them to death. Give me Jeremiah 8:3. Jeremiah 8:3, man. Get the classics tonight. A lot of our people, they just gonna have to die. You know what I'm saying? It's that 2/3, man. Blood gonna have to be shed.
Read, King. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 8, verse 3. And the death shall be chosen.
And death shall be chosen
rather than life.
The Lord said death gonna be chosen rather than life. They don't want life. They don't want the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. They don't want the Bible. They don't want prophecy. They don't want to repent and love their own nation. They want death, man. And death, they're going to choose it rather than life. Come on.
By all the residue of them that remain of this evil family.
By all the residue of them that remain of this evil family. The Lord called our people an evil family. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That's hardcore, but it's reality. The Lord called us an evil family. And he said death will be chosen rather than life. Go ahead.
Which remain in all the places whether I have driven them.
The Lord said they remain in all the places, meaning all the places we have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So there's a lot going on, man, and our people got to get their mind right, get their spirit right. Come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Stop believing in the lies of America. Like, this place hates you, man. Give me another classic, Ezekiel 35. You see Joe Biden called LL Cool J a boy. Right, LLJ Cool J, that boy?
LLJ Cool J Cole.
Yo, that man said, that boy.
That boy got arms.
He said that boy got arms like
my God. He said, he got it all bigger than my thigh.
Yo! Yo, man, the man said, that man got arms bigger than my thigh. But he said that boy at first.
Yeah, he said.
Then he switched it to man.
Yeah,
he caught himself,
yeah.
right? But what he should have did was, he should have said something like,